let's do a tour of our garden. So right here we have our cauliflower. I threw some cauliflower seeds in too because I transplanted them and it's not doing so wonderful, but we'll see what happens. I still have faith in them. Over here is our greens bedding. So we have lettuce, different types of lettuces, spinach. I have some kale as well. So that's what we have over here. And then we have mint over here. I have a lot of varieties of mint. This is Mojito mint. I didn't grow this last year, but I saw it and I'm very excited for it. I like to dehydrate these and also make extracts with the mint. You can see we have some ants on there. So I'll probably end up dusting them with some Dimaceous earth later because I'm noticing some of my plants are getting little bite marks out of their leaves. So it's important to make sure you take care of that right away because you don't want it to become a major problem. Moving on. Peppers. My beds look very dry, but that's because it's going to rain. So I'm not going to water them because storm clouds are rolling in. So all kind of different peppers. We have red peppers, green peppers, candy stripe peppers, some hot peppers. So we will see how these go. We have over here, this is my pineapple mint. I grew this last year and I loved it. It's delicious. I dehydrated a lot of it for teas and for the winter time, and it was great. Also, some people will do is they'll take them and clean them and then dip them in chocolate, and it's a great snack. I can't have chocolate, but it looks delicious. Next, we have a variety of cucumbers. There's a lot in here. Mind you, the toddler helped me plant this, so we have a lot of craziness. We have like 4 different types of cucumbers. We also have yellow cucumbers. Then I grew 2 different types of dill in the center of this bed. So we'll see. Again, it looks very dry, but it's going to storm, so I'm not going to go ahead and water that yet. Over here, we have our chocolate mint. I grew this last year. It's awesome. It's great for baking as well if you want to add an additional touch. This would be good with... Actually, this is orange mint. I'm wrong. This isn't chocolate. This is orange mint. This would be very good if you dipped it in chocolate and ate it as a snack. Again, seeing some bite marks on here, so we're going to have to dust them to get ahead of it. Here we have broccoli and broccolini. I'm going to have to definitely go ahead and thin this out right here. I grew something here and I don't remember what I grew, so I'll figure it out. Here I have a nasturtium, is that how you pronounce it, flower. It'll help deter the bugs from eating my plant leaves once they get bigger. Moving on, this is my chocolate mint from last year. Again, we're seeing some issues, so with that being said, definitely going to want to be proactive about dusting them. I'm going to wait till after it rains though. Here we have beans and peas. We went ahead and we already did the trellis, so we're kind of ahead of the game. So they're doing very well. They were the first things to actually pop up in our garden. Moving on to over here, we have a lot of chipmunkles. If you know my battle with chipmunks. So we have a little cinnamon basil over here. It looks a little sad. So we're going to see what's going to go on here. But haven't grown cinnamon basil before, but we're going to give it a whirl and see what happens. I love growing herbs, so we love basil as well. So we're just going to try something different. Tomatoes. Yes, I know I overcrowded my tomatoes. You don't have to tell me. I also went ahead and I've been pruning these, so I've been taking all the leaves off the bottoms because I want all of the focus to be on the top for the nutrients. So I've been going ahead and pulling off those leaves that are not important. And over here, I grew some different other herbs. I think I did 2 or 3 different types of basil. Moving here, we did squash. These are zucchinis, and they're like the real small circular ones. New variety this year. Haven't tried it, but my toddler helped me, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Over here, we have some different herbs. Again, I don't remember at this point. And we have some cabbage. I couldn't find any already grown cabbage because I put everything in the ground and completely forgot about cabbage. So we threw some seeds in. I don't know how they're going to do, but we're just going to hope for the best. We have another mint right here. This is ginger mint, new one. Haven't tried this one yet. Again, we're seeing pest problems. I'm going to have to go ahead and dust those later, but this would be good for tea, especially if you're not feeling well in the wintertime. And of course it's starting to rain, but that's a good thing. We don't mind. We got a lot going on here. Didn't think I was going to grow in the ground, but I decided to. We have some radishes. We have some carrots. We also have our corn coming up. If you can see, let me zoom in. Yes, I know there's weeds in there. It is what it is right now. I don't want to really mess with much until stuff starts coming up because I don't want to confuse what needs to be pulled versus what it doesn't need to be pulled. So our corn, we got 2 different types. We got sweet corn, and then we also have like an Indian corn style, multicolored corn. We have our squash right here. We have butternut, acorn, and spaghetti squash, as well as yellow zucchini in there. So we have a lot of different, we did the Three Sisters method, but a little bit different. So I did my corn, I did also bush beans in the center here, and then I did the zucchini. We did a whole bunch of marigolds in here because, as you notice, if I go zoom back, we are very close to the woods. Like right there is like the entrance and exit when the animals come up. So we did some things to kind of deter some animals. I also have sensors here to kind of deter. Our onions are coming up. I did red onions, white onions, and yellow onions all in the perimeter of the garden because I didn't want, again, pests to come up and stir up everything. Right now we have tons of sunflowers. I have large sunflowers. I have chocolate cherry sunflowers and another variety. I also have some other things in there that I don't remember. I have okra. Okra is coming up too. So we will see what happens. I kind of threw some stuff in last minute, so it's going to be very interesting. I had some additional dirt. I threw the dirt here. I put a sensor and I put blinking red eyes. These things were awesome. I bought them last year. It's dirty right now, but they blink. If you cover it, they blink, which is awesome. Definitely worth the money. I threw some pumpkin seeds in there, so we'll see. My toddler also decided to take a pack of the pumpkin seeds and throw them in the random holes in the garden, or in the garden and in the ground. So we'll see what happens. Over here we have different potatoes. It's starting to rain now. I have red potatoes and I have purple potatoes. They're doing well. Over here we have honeydew, watermelon, and mini pumpkins here. Ooh, there's a crazy bird in the woods making noise. Then right here, again, we have cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, more pumpkins. This is the whole entire trellis that my husband built for me. And then on the back side here, we have rhubarb right here. This has been on the property for a long time. And then we have strawberries. They're not doing very well. I think it's from the heat, but it is what it is. So that's our garden. We'll see how everything goes. We're excited, and I'll keep you updated.